Sauce it or toss it. Sauce it or toss it. Sauce it or toss it.
Ryan, sauce or toss it?
Yeah.
Anything can happen once you get in.
Toss it.
Oh, come. Florida's the 8th seed. Anything can happen.
That's complete
Oh, it's complete garble.
If the Islanders and the Kraken and who else was in the playoffs? Who was the other guy?
Dude, the first round feels like 5 years ago.
And the Kings.
Yeah,
No,
the
not
Kings.
the Kings.
Man, not the Kings, man.
I'm sure if the Flames made it in the playoffs and like we're in round 3. No, I think that like you had hot teams that took care of business, and they took care of tired, worn out teams like Colorado. But they got taken care of business by legit contenders in round 2, and everybody in the Final Four should have been there.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, I can't believe they're here. In hindsight, obviously, at the start of the playoffs, it's like Florida, they're going to be here 3.5 games, and that's going to be it. And then everybody forgot they won the President's Trophy. Everybody forgot that they had a new coach and a different approach to the game, and like they're riding that momentum, and they ride that momentum into just dominating teams they're better than, and it's working.
Heck yeah, pal. I'm going to do an audible on this one because we did talk about it a lot. It's going to be a little fun audible. Ryan, the newest Stanley Cup playoff trend will be spending money on multiple goaltenders and not necessarily having a number one. Everyone's going to go sign like a bunch of guys in Europe that had like 925 save percentages in like La Liga. They're going to be like, well, one of them's got to work, and one of them eventually does. You're just like, oh, yeah, great. Great, we got a guy who could stop the puck.
I'm going to sauce it.
Yeah,
unless your name is Andrei Vasilevsky, who did not have the best playoffs.
Well, I mean, there's like
Your
there's
studs?
Vasi, there's Hellebuyck, there's Shesterkin, there's Sorokin.
Yeah.
That's
And
the 4.
if you're not named those, you shouldn't be making over 5.5, maybe 5.
If you're not named those, you shouldn't be making over 6.
Yeah, I'll give you that. And look at Vegas. They got Aiden Hill in net.
Aiden Hill, bit from the Comox Valley.
Aiden Hill with a shutout, so his goals against goes down even further from 228.
Dude,
and he has a 930 save percentage.
that's what happens when you're 6'6", man.
Yeah, and look they have Brossois who's hurt, but they also have
Johnny
Quick. So platoon
Holy crap,
goalies.
Jonathan Quick might win a Stanley Cup.
Good for him.
Good for him. No, good for him.
Yeah.
Good. After he got booted out of Los Angeles like on the plane. No. He got traded, and then he flew back with the team.
Yeah. You can't sit with the team anymore.
No, we're playing StarCraft. You got to go in the back. Remember that Jerome McGinley thing?
I knew you'd like
Age of
that.
Empires? My God.
Wires strewn about the Flames charter.
It's like when the San Antonio Spurs won the NBA title, and there's like pictures of them playing StarCraft on the plane.
I've seen that.
It's so good.
I love that.
Ryan,
Yeah.
Conor Garland's trade stock is rising with his impressive performance at the World Championships.
I'm going to sauce it.
Thank God. Okay, not enough people are saucing the fact that the Canucks are going to be able to make some trades without giving up multiple first-round picks.
I don't think that anybody cares what is happening at the World Juniors.
Oh.
But he's
had a good second half of his year.
He's having a good second half. His game is elevated. In the search for depth, he fits right in.
Mm-hmm.
Just make it under 5.
Yeah, just make it under 5, and just I think I'm getting really bored of the Canucks are going to have to attach multiple assets for them. I'm like, no, man. It's like people look at the UFA class. There's going to be GMs with itchy fingers. They want a top 6 winger and with shorter term.
Whatever gets you to sleep at night, pal.
Jesus, I don't know, man. I'm just like over it. Thanks. Can I have a little head scratch? Thank you. This Ryan.
Yeah.
This era of Toronto Maple Leaf hockey has reached its apex in this window. Like this is for the Marner, Matthews core 4, like it's not getting better than round 2. Like for that specific 4. So if they trade one, then it's a different thing. But for this grouping, that's it.
I'll sauce it. I think that I don't know, like there was all this mystery about this core and this team. If they could just get, Paul McLean said in the exit interview or in the end of season last year before he got shit canned, it's between the ears.
Paul McLean?
Yeah, he was the assistant coach.
Really?
The Walrus
He
looking
was?
guy. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was one of the
love
assistant.
that guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Nice.
But he said it was between the ears. They won the series, and then just it was right back between the ears.
Nice.
Blooms off the rose. Mitch Marner is going if he stay like he's the one. He is the problem child.
It's the skip the dishes commercials, man.
Or it's just being
he
a
only
ghost.
eats right wingers. I'm like, what the hell, man?
It's just being he is the ghost in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He gets all the blame. They're not going to move anybody. He is going to get he's going to get lambasted by media. It's over.
The streak is over. Ryan, Jack Eichel leading a team to the cup before Connor McDavid will be amazing discourse for the next 3 months. Can you imagine that Jack Eichel's first run in the playoffs ends with a Stanley Cup, and then Connor McDavid is like, we need to add another Deathless Dungeon in my basement.
I need another Butcher's Block.
I need a Butcher's Block.
I'm saucing it. This was one of my favorite ones that you came up with.
Thank you.
It's going to create such a dialogue about overpaying for stars. It's going to...
or just pay for 1 star, and then everyone else should be like auxiliary cases.
And just that they've both had this shit sandwich path.
Yeah.
It's just Connor has points to prove it while Eichel's been hurt or playing on really garbage teams. And yes, Connor McDavid is leaps and bounds better than Jack Eichel, but
hey, I don't know.
He's going to the Stanley
Cup
final.
Like,
it's a Tuesday night. They're up 3-0. They're going to the Stanley Cup.
They're going to Stanley Cup final, man.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to tell. I just don't know. Maybe I don't know.
It's just going to make everything that much more. They're adding a little pizzazz to the salad.
A little parmesan.
And
a little sprinkle.
It's a great little sprinkle, and it's just going to make Connor McDavid even more angry. God, I just I'm looking at him get more and more miserable, and I'm like, I don't know if he'll ever experience joy.
I think he will. He just has to understand that, why do you just not ask for a trade? Why are you so stubborn in trying to make this work? Just ask for a trade. Be like, hi, I'm 26, going and maybe turn 27 relatively soonish, whatever. I'm done. I'm half my career.
Yeah.
Probably the most dominant. I just scored 153 points. I was 40 away from Gretzky. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done. I want to trade me to Vegas.
I mean, he'll go to Eichel and McDavid on the top.
Trade me to okay. You know what? That's a great question to have.
What?
Well, I'm going to ask that after Sauce and Toss.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to hold. Ryan, Sauce or Toss it, that was a great fake summer for the city of Vancouver.
Yeah, I'll sauce it. I kind of got out of Dodge, though it was quite hot leading up to it.
It was a little too much in May. It was for me, it was too much.
Well, you're in a pizza oven.
Yeah, but I also like wearing a hoodie and I love 18, 20 degrees,
Yeah, it was a little concerning for May. So nice fake summer. I look forward to a little bit of rain.
January.
Quell those forest fire concerns.
Yes.
Bring in the smoke. We want the smoke.
We want Florida. Ryan, and last but not least, this is to happy birthday to Charlie Kerr.
Yeah.
But this is primarily to piss off lead singer of Hotel Mirror in front of the show.
I hope he's listening.
He's listening.
In
definitely.
The van.
Definitely. Ryan, yeah, Charlie is definitely listening right now in the van with Mike Noble.
Yeah. No question.
Also friend of the show. Also wanted second for Spencer Martin. Remember that?
That's true.
That was good.
We could have done that.
What a dream. Ryan, LeBron is done.
Sauce. I was watching. So when I was up in Kamloops,
what a great half he had, and then
I made an elaborate parlay on Game 3. And one of the elements of the parlay was that LeBron James would underperforming at under 25 points.
Yeah.
I'll now call it brother-in-law, said is a big basketball fan, and he gave me the what to hit for this parlay.
Yeah.
Under 25 points. Yeah, LeBron scored 23 points in a must-win game. He just looks old. I think he's tired, and I think the game has evolved around him.
He had a great first half of that game, and then, yeah, man, this is what happens when you check out a 38-year-old and you're like, yeah, you're going to play the full game. And
You're old.
I don't know. He's not going to retire just yet. He still wants to play with Bronny James, his son, so he'll figure out a way to do that.
Yeah.
But I think LeBron has like 2. He's going to play till he's like 40, 41. And then
he's got to take a.
he's just